to our viewers here in Ghana and across the world, this is Hope Adventist News from the studios of Hope Channel Ghana. My name is Nana Akusiabuache, and our headlines for this week: Ghana Police Service chaplaincy gets first Adventist pastor. Nungwa District organizes investiture service. New Edubiase Central Adventist Church donates to the New Edubiase Government Hospital. Details of these stories and others will be coming your way right after this break. Please go to Now to our first story. The Ghana Police Service has inducted Pastor Chief Inspector Samuel Dansomafo as the first ever seventh-day Adventist pastor in the Ghana Police Service chaplaincy. The ceremony was held at the National Police Academy and Training School, Tesano, in Accra. Pastor Chief Inspector Samuel Dansomafo was born on January 2nd, 1981 at Asamankese in the Eastern Region. On February 17, 2006, he enlisted in the Ghana Police Service at the Regional Police Training School in Panglugu, Bolgatanga, Upper East Region. Pastor Chief Inspector Mafo served at different units over the years, including the Rapid Response Unit, WA, Regional SWAT, Tema Region, National SWAT, National Headquarters, VIPPU, Castle, Jubilee House, and Regional Welfare Director and Substantive Chaplain of the Police Hospital, Accra. As an ordained minister of the Adventist Church, Accra City Conference of the Southern Ghana Union Conference, Chief Inspector Mafo has also served in a number of districts of the church and was instrumental in planting the Adventist Church Police Depot, Accra Newtown District. He also held and assisted in many evangelistic campaigns, leading to the winning of many souls to the church. In a sermon, DCOP Very Reverend George Arthur, Chaplain General of the Ghana Police Service, said, "Leadership is a call to serve." And over the years, he has seen the capabilities and potentials of Pastor Chief Inspector Mafo. Therefore, Chief Inspector Mafo should see his elevation into the chaplaincy as a call to serve the police service, the Adventist Church, and as well as humanity.
Osofo Mafo, I want you to reflect upon these few quotations at the end of the church service and in the days ahead. The gospel is only good news if it gets there on time. The gospel is only good news if it gets there on time, said Carl Henry. A church that does not save the lost, that church is lost itself. A church that does not save the lost, that church is lost itself, said Reinhard Bonnke. Number 3, there is only one thing we can do here on earth that we can't do in heaven, and that is evangelism. There is only one thing we can do on earth that we cannot do in heaven, evangelism, said George Whitefield. Finally, my brother, take good care of your reputation. Take very good care of your reputation as a chaplain. Your reputation is going to live longer than you. All of us here, let us take good care of our reputation. The reputation we have won for the past years, let us protect this reputation, because when you die, your reputation will live on. Take good care of your reputation. It is going to live longer than you. I wish to congratulate you once again, Osofo Mafo, on your new appointment and induction as police chaplain. We, your colleague chaplains and imams, are solidly behind you. Yes, the responsibilities and expectations are many, but with divine grace and blessing, coupled with your pastoral determination, sacrifice, hard work, vision, and support from the church, and cooperation of your session and congregation, you will surely excel and leave a mark.
The president of the Southern Ghana Union Conference, Pastor Dr. Thomas Tichi Okwan, who could not hide his joy, congratulated Chief Inspector Marfo for being the first Adventist to be inducted into the chaplaincy of the Ghana Police Service. He pledged the church's support and urged him to be steadfast in his faith as he serves the church, the service, and humanity.
On behalf of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ghana, I, Pastor Dr. Thomas Techukran, the President of the Southern Ghana Union Conference, to bring you warm greetings and wishes of God's blessings on this holy Sabbath day. You can see from the background that we worshipped at the police college or the police training school in Accra. What happened was that the first Adventist chaplain has been inducted into the Ghana Police Service in the person of Pastor Chief Inspector Danso Marfo. He's been working as a pastor for some time. The Accra City Conference trained him and wanting and choosing him to be a chaplain for the police service. Today, he is responsible for the regional welfare of the police and the police hospital in Accra and other tertiary hospitals in Accra. His induction took place this morning, and so it has become history that the first Adventist chaplain to the Ghana Police Service is Chief Inspector Pastor Danso Marfo. It is a joy, it is a pleasure to have this happening. And this would open the way for other pastors and other chaplains to join the Ghana Police Service, just as we have some in the military service, some in the prison service, and others. So a lot more chaplains can join the Ghana Police Service as chaplains. What has happened today is another opportunity to have the Seventh-day Adventist Church break new grounds into the other services and to minister to servicemen and to the nation as a whole.
Pastor Chief Inspector Samuel Danso Marfo was grateful to the Ghana Police Chaplaincy and the Seventh-day Adventist Church for accepting him and pledged to abide by the rules and regulations of the service to God and mankind.
On behalf of the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Kufu Dampare, the POMA members of the Ghana Police Service, the senior officers and men of the service, and the Seventh-day Adventist Church leadership. I thank God for this privilege and honor due me to be inducted today into Ghana Police Chaplaincy. I say praise to God and thank my leadership at the Ghana Police Service and my leadership as a church. One thing I would like to share with my colleagues. There is this text that I've built upon, and that text is in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 7, which says, doing good will as unto God, but no man. Doing good will as unto God, but no will. These texts have guided my life throughout my ministry and throughout being in the service. I've served in many areas, but God has been with me because when I'm working, I work as I'm doing it for God, but not unto man. The other text I will share with everyone, especially the youth, is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21, which says, Proverbs 19:21, who says, there are many plans in man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord shall stand. Which means that when you walk and work diligently before God, God will one day reward you and lift you up.
Gifts and citations of honor were presented to Chief Inspector Marfo by various churches, institutions, and individuals. According to Pastor Titi Okran, the induction of Pastor Chief Inspector Marfo will forever be history, and he believes this will pave the way for other pastors to also join the Ghana Police Service. In an interview with Chaplain Colonel Peter Nyakudodu, he admonished the various chaplains inducted into the service to live up to their chaplaincy. In an interview, Chaplain Colonel Peter Nyakudodu admonished the various chaplains inducted into the service to live up to their chaplaincy duties.
I thank God for this great opportunity. In fact, it is not so easy to penetrate into the security services chaplaincy. It is by the grace of God that the church was able to penetrate through the military and now into the police. We have another chaplain in the prisons of service. All that I expecting from them is for them to live up to their chaplaincy duties. And again, I expect that they have a connection, a positive, radical connection with God. And again, they should also not let loose their connection with the church. Most often when we go into these secular institutions, we begin to alienate, draw ourselves from the church. That is not it. You are there, we are there because of the church. And therefore we have to hold the principles, the beliefs, the doctrines of the church. We need to blend. So I see the chaplaincy in the security services as a kind of incarnation, blending what you stand for, that is your church, and the doctrines of the institution which you find yourself. And that is how they need to live. So you serve two masters, and that is a bit difficult. But by the grace of God, no matter how difficult the task may be, God will see you through.
We know it's been long, but we still want to say congratulations to Pastor Marfo. Moving on, following the completion of the requirement, the Pathfinder and Adventure Club members were honored at an investiture service organized by the Nungwa district of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. In keeping with outreach, several non-Adventists attended the event after being drawn in by the Pathfinder's performance during their rehearsals. A.D. Padmon, the Pathfinders organizer for the Accra City Conference, who oversaw the ceremony, told Hope Adventist News that it serves to build up the kids and to support them in all of their endeavors. According to him, it helps students develop future entrepreneurial abilities as well as independent readiness. Further, A.D. Armon pointed out that the effort also improves their capability of innovation and business creation, whilst also preparing them physically and spiritually. A.D. Padmon expressed excitement in response to his overall evaluation of the exhibit, noting that the district has been lagging behind for the past years, but that thanks to the effort of new leadership, they had improved to the point where they were able to compete against other districts and ultimately won.
Investiture purpose our youth ministry no say a best Pathfinders no any adventures in crime for them to learn more of the youth activities. And the youth activities also are curriculum is to build them for the future ahead, because we have to let them be independent in life when they are going. It will have to make them entrepreneurs, have the thinking ability to create businesses, not just for just church, but yes, it's also to link up the physical and then the spiritual aspect of the youth ministries, to the holistic development of the individual now we take part in. It is the purpose of the investiture and generally some general assessment what I saw over here over the years. Nungwa district was somehow behind in terms of the youth activities, but recently, by virtue of the new leadership, any more effort, they are upping their game in so many things, and then this has been one of the wonderful investitures over the years they have held, especially where demonstration now if you compare the field works in it gives you an insight of what really has gone in there, and then they really appreciate. And aside that, at the Campoli level, they were able to excel as winners for the fancy draw for the whole union, which is a hallmark for them. And what I was saying is generally the leadership is doing well, the ministry as a whole is also doing well for the entire church. And also
speaking to the representative of the Accra City Conference, Adventure Director, Mrs. Ruth Nyame, she also shared her general observation of the program with Hope Adventist News.
Okay, youth ministry, your activities be brave. Ain't send you who so much, just some parts. was so mostly you were indoors. You were additional theory part, and you were marching and drilling, and also you one of our honors. Send your soldier for a was a need the more penny for no. Sana your ministry no so you were that marching and drilling no. A do maybe a need the ma yen penny for at the welcome or when only the guard of Anna ne other you know your choir no. And no boaman cran you're very active. Our ministry, na book I also yesua. It is all non Adventist I and him said no cry to me attractive. Emma Oba or some no be club no because one of the very big aspects I intimidate every souls for Christ. And cranny baby and as penny for baby once I dear me person me buy bi. And no to me every souls. Many or more activities no. And then activities in the doors and a non tea and me and I'm hoping said that next time I have a you been enough time. I'm on connect to me a show or more talents, any of my activities na I'm a be fine.
Away from that, to help and support the patients at the New Edobiasi Government Hospital, the New Edobiasi Central Adventist Church has donated assorted items and an undisclosed sum of money. The Women's Ministry and the Young Ladies Department of the church facilitated the delivery of the items. Items donated included diapers, sanitary towels, detergent, bread, water, soft drinks, and other food items. In addition to the items donated, every patient admitted to the hospital were given an undisclosed amount of money. On behalf of the church, the district pastor, Pastor Stephen K. Yeboah, the district women's ministries director, church elders and members presented the items to the hospital. In accepting the donation on behalf of the hospital, Mr. Agama, the store manager of the hospital, expressed gratitude to the church and urged other congregations to follow in New Edobiasi Central Adventist Church's footsteps. Still to come in this bulletin, His Praise Choral holds a Cedar Praise concert. We go for a quick break. We'll be back with the rest of the stories. Welcome back from the break. You are still watching Hope Adventist News. Moving on, His Praise Choral, HPC, a choral group in the Mid-North Ghana Conference of the Adventist Church, has organized its maiden musical concert dub as Cedar Praise Season 1. The event took place at the Prince Emmanuel Adventist Church in Techiman. Speaking at the event, the co-founders of His Praise Choral, Martin Mensah and Kilibu Uswamwabin, explained that the group was established to involve the youth in preaching the gospel through music. According to them, the group has actively partaken in many evangelism through outreaches, visitations, and media engagements. They further revealed that all the songs performed by the group were composed by their musical directors, which they believe were caused for recognition. They disclosed, however, that the musical concert will be an annual event to praise the Lord for His grace and favor.
His Praise, SRC 2021. Na yani swadi mu nyina ne se yebeka emabuna ewo yasafom ade abom na yedi nyankopon asem no akọ wiase mfana nyina yebota 83 ba ko pa no ne ya adwen se yedi nam enwom to so ekuo yi bae aba atenase ama enam enwom to so yedi nyankopon asem no ekọ ma nyina enya enonko a ebio so yatimi akosresra yaye evangelism bebre yamsem ka yakosresra yakọ children's home akoya adoye ene de keke ka ho nyame adom ekoi anyini abedu sa ampopon we a yanti bumbo nkoso ne prompom ya ne ko lu so a eko na ye ehye nkuran kese de se ye bebo dawro ama nipa nyina anti nyankopon eba oba no eho asem na wonso anya adwen sakira sebe ya ye nyina dan kwama bi wo ha ye beka bom yakodi den sada ewo osoro ahemamu.
The church pastor, Pastor Stephen Dakwa, who also doubles as the publishing director for the Mid-North Ghana Conference, on his part, admonished Christians to give praise and worship to God to shame the devil. To him, the Lord deserves to be praised for His protection throughout the pandemic period.
na me adom mu no yɛwɔ limfo kuu baako ha yɛfrɛ no his praise choral limfo kuu kɛse a ɛboa asɔre dwumadi bebree ɛnnɛ ɛyɛ da a saa limfo kuu wei ɛyɛ program bi yɛfrɛ no sɛ his praise choral aseda praise season 1 aseda praise season 1 saa dwumadi wei sɛ yi dwumadi a yɛde pagya awurade din yɛde kamfo awurade kɛseɛ fi sɛ david nnwom ɛka sɛ mommeɛmfa aseda ɛnhyɛ ne awurade bɛnwaa ase fi sɛ yɛne saa a ɛboa yɛn ne pagya awurade din na abɔnsam nso yɛgu n'anim ase sɛ deɛ bɔnsam yɛ nyinaa akyi no de nyame yɛma yɛni agye ho nti wɔ se yɛhyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ saa ne nyinaa bɛhyia de nimfoɔ ɛkwan so de pagya awurade din ne ne kɛseɛ sɛ de wayɛ ma yɛn after covid na nti ne nyinaa akyi awurade abɔ yɛn ho ma bi sɛ bɛyɛ a yehowa wɔsɛ fata sɛ yɛde hyɛ dwom yɛde yi na yɛ ɛkamfo no nti gye sɔfoɔ asɔm mpanimfoɔ ne asɔre mpanimfoɔ ne nnufoɔ ahorow bebree abɛhyia mu ɛkamfo awurade sɛ
one of the music directors of the Mid-North Ghana Conference, Mr. Israel Boatin Yeboah, who was in attendance, commended his praise choir and other groups for singing beautifully to praise the Lord. Special funds were raised to help evangelism.
His praise choral. In fact, the amount we get done in Yamayaduan, and I can be any man as in future. Make North Ghana Conference. You would actually want to see Mabruno, and the come out, must sumo with the area Duma. On the course, why in the visit, Yamadu have a conquer on YouTube.
That is all in this edition, but before we go, let's take another look at our headlines. Ghana Police Service chaplaincy gets first Adventist pastor. Nungwa District organizes investiture service. New Edobiasi Central Adventist Church donates to the New Edobiasi Government Hospital. His praise choral holds a Sita Praise concert. You're reminded that you can reach us through our WhatsApp line 0559680066 or through our email at hopetvghana@gmail.com. Keep watching Hope Adventist News on Hope Channel Ghana. Please, you're reminded to keep safe through this Hamilton season. Put on a mask and drink a lot of water. My name is Nana Stay tuned for the rest of our programs.